Okay, let's mark up the information that we're given. So OM is 2x plus 1, and MP is 5x minus 20. And I'm also given that M is the midpoint of OP, which means that either side are going to be congruent to each other. So OM is congruent to MP, since M is the midpoint of OP. And we need to find out what OP is. So first thing we need to do is solve for x. So since I know they're congruent, I can create an equation, 2x plus 1 equals 5x minus 20. And I'm going to keep my 5x and get rid of the 2x. And we have 1 equals 3x minus 20. And add 20 to both sides. 21 equals 3x. And the last step, divide by 3. And we get 7 equals x. And we need to find out what OP is. So let's plug it in. So 2 times 7 plus 1 equals 15. And 5 times 7 minus 20 is 35 minus 20 is 15 also. So OM is 15, MP is 15, 15 plus 15 equals 30, so OP equals 30. Okay, let's mark up the information that we're given. So I am given that 7x plus 11 is equal to OM. And then the MP is 11x minus 13. And I know that the distance from O to P is 142. So we don't know if they're congruent or not, so I can't solve it by equaling 7x plus 11 equals 11x minus 13. But what I can do is combine them, because I know that they combine to be 142. And 7x plus 11x is 18x. And 11 minus 13 is minus 2. And that'll equal 142. I can add 2 to both sides. If 18x equals 140, 4. Divide by 18, divide by 18, and x equals 8. Okay, let's evaluate for both segment OM and segment MP. So 7 times 8 plus 11 equals 67. And 11 times 8 minus 13 equals 75. So the answer would be no. M is not the midpoint. OM is not congruent to MP. Because 67 does not equal 75. All right, let's mark up the information that's given to us. So I know that C and D trisect AB. So I know that AC is congruent to CD, which is congruent to DB. And I know that AC is 5x minus 3. which is congruent to CD, which is congruent to DB. So they're all equal to 5x minus 3. And I know that AB is 11x minus plus 19. So I can combine the three expressions, 5x minus 3. So I can either multiply it or you can just add 5x plus 5x plus 5x is 15x, which is the same as that distribution. And negative 3 and negative 3 and negative 3 is negative 9, which is the same as 3 times negative 3. And that equals 11x plus 19. So I'm going to keep my, forgot to put the x in there, which is very important. I'm going to keep my biggest x, which is the 15x, and subtract 11x from both sides. So I have 4x minus 9 equals 19. So I'm going to add 9 to both sides. So I got 4x equals 28. I divide both sides by 4. And we have x equals 7. So I need to find a to d. So I know that 5x minus 3 is going to be 5 times 7 minus 3, which is 32. And if that equals 32, this is going to equal 32. So a to d is going to be equal to 32 plus 32. So AD equals 64. Okay, EH is divided by F and G in the ratio of 5 to 3 to 2 from left to right. So what we can do is label EF 5x, label FG 3x, and GH 2x. And I know that EH is 30. We need to find FG and then name the midpoint of EH. So I know that the total of 30 encompasses the 5x, the 3x, and the 2x. So that's 10x equals 30. I'm going to divide by 10, and we get x equals 3. So 5x would be 5 times 3, which is 15. 3x would be 3 times 3, which is 9. And 2x would be 2 times 3 equal to 6. And our first task is to find FG. FG equals 9. And from here to here is 15. From here to here is 15. So F is the midpoint of EG. because EF equals 15 and FH equals 15. So EF equals FH